Morning, teachers with Salem-Keizer Public Schools are one step closer to a strike.
Late last night, the union declared an impasse in their negotiations with the district over a new contract. Fox 12's Deborah Gill is live this morning with the story. Deb, good morning.
Good morning. The two sides actually began discussions in the spring of last year, with the contract expiring in June. As bargaining continued, many teachers gathered outside the Salem-Keizer School District headquarters a few weeks ago, saying they love what they do, but conditions at schools have to change. The Salem-Keizer Education Association wants changes in class sizes, caseloads, FTE calculations, and workplace safety. The district superintendent says some of those demands are just not possible.
We cannot pay people more, lay off staff, and reduce class size. It is mathematically impossible because everything is a trade-off. The math is simple, the demand is impossible, and nonetheless, this is what the licensed association is preparing to strike over.
According to the district's website, the two sides reached tentative agreement on several of the issues, but not on pay, benefits, and work dates. The union's bargaining team is meeting to debrief and discuss next steps. And according to their website, there is an all-member meeting scheduled for Tuesday. Reporting live, Deborah Gill. Good day, Oregon.